Should I lay down for the video? Is that cool? Does this look cool? This doesn't really look as cool as I thought it was gonna look. Oos, oos, oos. Okay, let me stop. It's Isaiah Raw. Checking me out. I look good, don't I? Don't I? What up? It's Isaiah Raw. So what I want to talk about today is, I've been talking a lot. Look, one thing that'll get you talking to a motherfucking camera in a microphone is not having motherfuckers to talk to. That'll do it. That'll really do it to you. Today, I want to talk about Psych Ward. Oh, let's talk about the fucking Psych Wards. Motherfucker. Oh, look, okay. So, some of the people who watch my videos keep up with me. Just individuals motherfuckers who can peep a real ass nigga. Motherfuckers who have real nigga detectors, real nigga radars on their brain. They can detect me. You feel me? So, listen up. With this, what I'm about to say is, look, my nigga, to the people who send people into psych wards, the people who are like, hey, bro, this motherfucker's crazy, they need help. Understand that when you are sending motherfuckers into psych wards, you sending motherfuckers into more crazy. Not saying that the people in there are crazy. I'm saying that the staff are the crazy ones. The staff are the ones that we're actually afraid of. Look, and the thing is, it's not even that the people in there are crazy, bruh. It's like, nigga, you ever lived in reality? You ever lived in reality and lost your marbles a little bit? I'm pretty sure a good amount of motherfuckers have lost their marbles a good amount of times. They just ain't been hospitalized for losing their marbles. Some niggas just don't know how to react to a motherfucker losing their marbles, and so they call the police, and then motherfuckers get sent to the psych ward. Nigga, life is hard. Life is hard. Life is hard when you're not in sync with nature. You feel me? And the way we live as a society, majority of motherfuckers ain't in sync with nature. You feel me? And so it drives you nuts. And so I don't get like this no more because I went to the psych ward twice, and I realized, I was like, nigga, I can't do this shit ever again. I can't do this shit ever again. And that's the shit that makes niggas conform, because niggas don't understand what's actually going on in there. People will see motherfuckers go into the psych ward, come out and start acting right and be like, that did good for them. No, it did worse for them. It's like the psych ward is so crazy that it makes motherfuckers realize that the outside world ain't as crazy as they previously thought. Which the outside world is definitely as crazy as they previously thought. But it's not worth going back to the psych ward to deal with. And at least that's how I feel. Because one thing I realized when being in the psych ward is I never actually talked to a therapist. Like, they never ever actually brought me a therapist to actually speak to. Like, a motherfucker who just sat there and talked to me and was like, so how are you feeling about things? Like, what is your emotional state? Like, what things do you think about? Like, how did you even get here in the first place? Like, what mindset do you go about? And how do we find a way to helping you, work through these problems? Never had no shit like that. Them niggas was just like, nigga, we here to give you drugs. Nigga, we here to drug you, motherfucker. And we about to give you some shitty ass food that'll leave you constipated, motherfucker. You can't shit? Good, nigga. You need some laxatives? We got that. Motherfucker, bro, the first time I went to the psych ward because I was painting on the walls in my homeless shelter. Long story behind that. Motherfuckers was human trafficking, yada, 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 yada. The mental house, or what the fuck? Goddamn. I'm trying to think of what the homeless shelter was like a halfway house. It was like a halfway house, bro. It's like, motherfuckers was going in there and they would, sell pussy, sell drugs, sell guns. You feel me? It was just like, that's where the niggas would, a lot niggas from everywhere would go, and that's where they stay at for the time being to do their job. You feel me? And then they bounce. You feel me? It wasn't an actual homeless shelter. You feel me? It was just under wraps. That's what they had it disguised as. You feel me? It's like, that's what they had it disguised at. But I was calling them niggas out for what they were doing and yada 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 yada. I was painting on the walls, and them niggas know I can do magic and shit. Them niggas is like, because there's some other motherfuckers in there who, you feel me, they also do magic and shit. So, like, imagine dealing with niggas who were like necromancers and shit, and fucking they sitting there like, hey nigga, that nigga doing a fucking spell right now. He doing a love spell. He about to make all of us happy right now. He gonna make us stop hating each other. Get that nigga out of here before he finish that shit. And yada 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 yada. That shit in itself will make niggas be like, nah, this nigga's nuts. But of course, it's like, motherfuckers will think things are insane when they don't understand it. I'm gonna allow them to have that. I'm nuts. Okay, but I went into the psych ward and I'm trying to explain to the people when I'm into the psych ward. I'm like, hey guys, I had these people following me. I had these motherfuckers after me. I had some motherfuckers really trying to hurt me. Look, I got this scar on my leg. Not even a scar at the time. It was just raw. Like, if you can see this, I don't know if you can really see the scars. Kind of just looks like different pigmentation on my skin, but I got like really bad scars on my leg. And at the time when I went to psych ward, they weren't scars. It was literally an infection. Like my whole leg was infected, like bad as fuck, like really bad. And I wasn't taking medicine for it because I wanted to show them niggas who got me that I can heal this shit without it. Like I can heal this shit without the medicine, and I'm really on that. Like I'm really on that type of timing. If niggas really need that head up, we can get that head up. But they weren't about it. And with that, when I was in the psych ward, first night, I'm in there. I asked the people from the shelter. I asked them for the keys. I asked them for the keys for the shelter because I told them I wanted to run it instead. I was like, I don't like how you guys treat us. I don't like what's going on in here. I don't like the energy in here is disgusting. Let me run this place and I'll keep it hush hush for you. I'm gonna let y'all niggas keep doing your thing as long as you let me run it. Yada yada yip yay. Some motherfucker, he gets assigned to my room in the middle of the night. It's 1 a.m. and shit. I'm sitting there already pissed that I have to be in the motherfucker because I don't even want to be in the motherfucker, nigga. I'm not crazy, bro. I'm just seeing some shit. Like, and the shit I'm seeing is real. Like, I'm seeing real shit, and niggas just ain't in the knowing. Niggas ain't part of the 1% of exclusive niggas who get to see some real shit and survive. Niggas ain't part of the 1% of niggas who get to see some real shit and survive to tell the story. But the motherfucker, I got it signed to some motherfucker got assigned in my room, yada yada yip yay. The motherfucker's telling me, he's like, hey bro, you last of the sun people, yada yada yip yay, you this and this. And I'm sitting here trying to understand. I'm like, how does motherfucker know about me? How does motherfucker know about me? And this is just supposed to be some crazy motherfucker. Because it's not. It's not what you think it is. These psych wards are not what you think they are at all, you idiots. You idiots. You think these are normal places? These are goddamn limbo. This is limbo. When you end up in a psych ward, you're in another dimension. You end up in limbo. And that's real as fuck. But with that, I'm in there talking to the individual because this motherfucker won't leave me alone. He's sitting there telling me, oh, you're last of some people. Then he starts opening it up and telling me even more. He's like, hey, man, look, I can't just give you the keys. I can't just give you the keys because not everybody's going to listen. Not everybody's going to get with it. Not everybody's going to want to participate in what it is that you got going on. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to set. I know what I know you got beef with all these motherfuckers and you know what they doing, but they not just going to stop. They not just going to stop because you told them to stop. And I'm like, nigga, tell them to stop. He's like, even if I gave you my shit, like, they wouldn't stop. And that's the thing. It's like, some niggas just don't know. No, some niggas just don't know. But being in there, the dude, he was explaining to me about like my role, and he was scared of me because I'm judgment. I do some shit. It's like I actually do some shit when it comes to magic and shit. It's like I'm actually one of them motherfuckers who's like, hey, bruh, I got an order from the Most High. The Most High said, if y'all niggas don't stop doing weird shit, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like I'm gonna whoop your ass. It's like, what? You gonna whoop my ass? And motherfuckers tested me, and they got their ass whooped. Everybody got their ass whooped, even when I was in the psych ward. But that's when they were giving me even more information because, hey, I'm already in the loony bin, and anything that goes on down in here, motherfuckers will deem it as loony and deem it as crazy, even though only crazy motherfuckers are genuinely the staff. Everybody else in there is just explaining their experiences. Everyone else is just saying, hey, bro, there's some spirits. Hey, yada, yada, yip, yeah, I'm hearing shit. I'm seeing shit. Hey, I'm just depressed. I really don't know what's going on in my life. I just came here to look for help. Hey, I'm just here to, trying to expand and trying to learn something about myself. Everybody who ends up in that motherfucker ends up hating it. Everyone ends up miserable. It's like when you go into a psych ward, everyone is genuinely miserable in there. And you would think a place of rehabilitation would not leave so many people as miserable. Well, it's because the whole point of it is to leave motherfuckers miserable. It's like prison. It's quite literally like prison. It's like, here's your punishment for explaining how you feel and expressing how you feel. Here's your punishment. We're not going to give you rehabilitation. We're going to punish you for expressing yourself. And with that, it's like, here, we're going to give you a bunch of medication that does the exact opposite of what it is that you are expressing. If you're expressing joy, we're going to give you medication that makes you feel depressed. Where if you're expressing Depression, we're going to give you medication that makes you feel high as shit. Like, we're just going to give you the opposite of what you're feeling and deem it as okay. And these motherfuckers was slinging out medication like it was candy. But when it came to food and water, it's like, bruh, I could sit there and be like, hey, bruh, can I get some water? Can I get some water? And motherfuckers would be like, give me a second. I'm busy. I'm doing something. Go back to typing away on the computer. Nigga, you come up there and see me be like, hey, bro, I need some medication. Everything. Perks! You need some drugs, nigga! You need drugs! We're gonna give you some drugs. What drugs you need? What drugs you need? Drugs, nigga, you need. What? We got this, we got this, we got this. What you need, nigga? It don't matter. It don't matter. Look, we gonna give it to you even if it ain't the right time to take it. we gonna give it to you even if it ain't the right time for you to even take this shit. And that's the thing. It's like that shit. Man, them pills were strong. And I hated it. I hated every bit of it. Nigga, I sat there and cried the day they told me I had to take the medication. Because I was fighting it. They give you the ability to go to court and, reason with them as to why you can't take the medication, yada, yada, yip, yay. It don't work. It don't work. It's like the whole thing is set up. So it's like you're going to take the medication no matter what. It's literally just to make you feel better. Like make you feel like you have a fighting chance. You never had a fighting chance. Everybody in that psych ward had to take medication. And if you didn't take medication, literally, if you didn't take the medication, even if you were sitting there chilling, it's like, nigga, I'm cooling. I'm not bothering nobody bothering me. I'm just cooling. I'm just trying to recover. Let me recoup. They like, hey, nigga, if you don't take that medication, we gonna force it on you. Like, nigga, what you mean you gonna force? We gonna give you the booty juice. We gonna hold you down, and we gonna give you the booty juice. It's like, what? Like, is that not insane? And this is another thing. It's like, this is what people don't understand is even going on in it, is that they are really strapping people. They are tackling people and strapping them down butt booty naked just to give them a syringe of medication, which the syringe of medication is supposed to stay in a system for a cool minute, like up to 6 months, nigga. And that shit really fucks with your whole system. That shit really fucks with your whole brain, your whole body, your whole everything. And motherfuckers come out, they be like, drooling on themselves. Niggas fucked up. Nigga, that shit is fucked up. It's like, it's fucked up. Like, it's bad fucked up. It's like, nigga, these are real life human trials, and we can't say shit about it. Like, we literally can't even say shit about it. And even when you want to go to court about the shit, they got a whole, writ something, so you can, speak up about what's going on. But they don't respond till 6 months later. They don't get back to you till 6 months later. It's like, motherfucker, I'm not supposed to be in the psych ward for 6 fucking months. But you're telling me you're not going to take up what I got to say till 6 months later. Like, it's real bullshit, bro. It's real bullshit. And with that, it's like, it's very, very unhealthy. These are very unhealthy environments that we put people in who are already not feeling okay. And that's the thing. It's like, motherfuckers are not feeling okay, and we decide, you know what, this motherfucker needs to go to the psych ward. They need some pills. When does that ever solve anything? When motherfuckers are outside in the real world and they use pills to solve their problems, does that ever actually heal people, or does that cause more damage to individuals? And this is another thing that we don't understand is the medication. Why the fuck are we taking medication that's not solving nothing? What the fuck is the medical field even doing? Huh? Y'all not solving nothing? Y'all can't say y'all cure shit? It's like, then what the fuck are y'all doing? Is it the whole point of y'all to help motherfuckers? Ain't the whole point of this to get motherfuckers to feel better? And that's the thing. It's like the nurses, some of the nurses, they have the understanding of something is off about this, but they brainwash themselves into believing this is how we help people. This is how we make people feel better. Even though the patients are quite literally telling them, this doesn't make me feel better. This doesn't make me feel okay. I don't like this. It makes me feel worse. It makes me feel worse. I don't like this. I'm not okay with this. And it's like, niggas, if I sat there and told somebody who was touching me, if somebody was touching my body, and I said, I'm not okay with this. I don't like this. I'm not comfortable with this. This doesn't make me feel good. Some niggas would be like, hey, nigga, get off of them. That's harassment. You harassing them motherfuckers. That's what's going on in the psych wards. And they are legally allowed to do that shit because for some reason you are legally allowed to test on what people deem as crazy or gravely ill individuals, which I think in itself is very sickening. As a system, it's very sickening. And this is another thing. People believe their tax dollars are funding these things. Number one, your tax dollars aren't funding these things. They are being profited by the state. And it's not your taxes that's paying that. Your taxes don't touch that shit. It's the It's the pills. The pills are the all the supplies that they got to get for that shit. That feeds their little economy. So they are comfortable getting as many motherfuckers in there as possible. They don't give a fuck, and they are comfortable keeping them in there for as long as possible. For what reasons? We can make up a reason. We got very vague terms that it's like we have vague umbrella terms that allow us to do anything to majority of motherfuckers, because these are vague umbrella terms. So anybody can fit under these categories. Even if the motherfucker actually isn't insane, anybody can fit under these categories. There's a motherfucker who went in there who wanted help, and he's sitting there frustrated because motherfucker's in his like 40s, pissed because he's like, hey bro, I came in here because I just lost my job. I'm frustrated about the way life is going for me, and so I'm depressed and I just wanted some help, and you guys are forcing medication on me when I just needed somebody to talk to. You guys are forcing medication on me when I just needed an environment to, express how I felt, how to allow myself to feel what I'm feeling right now and seek actual guidance. But this isn't guidance. These are destruction systems. Understand that these are destruction systems. Okay? Genuinely, these are systems to destroy. These are systems to hurt and harm. There's an individual in there when I was in a psych ward, and he was pissed. He was genuinely pissed. Motherfucker was a cool dude. He was chill. He didn't bother nobody. He would just keep to himself. He was real quiet. I was like, hey, bro, he's probably seen some shit. I'm going to let that nigga be. But literally, he would go and he would write on a piece of paper, pointing the camera. He's like, bro, you motherfuckers are experimenting on us. God damn it, you motherfuckers are testing on us. I hate it. And he's sitting there frustrated. He's like, this ain't cool, bro. Why can y'all test on us? Like, this ain't cool. And it's really not cool because they changing the oxygen in the goddamn psych ward. I'm like, nigga, I can't breathe, nigga. Everybody in the motherfucker can't breathe. We all struggling. We on like 2% air. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? Nigga, I'm struggling. And they fucking 5250 me. I was sitting there, I was thinking I'm going to get out in 3 days. They said, nah, bro, you're gravely ill. You were a homeless man, so you can't find a way to feed yourself or clothe yourself or find shelter, so we got to keep you. And I'm like, you got to keep me because of that? Not because, no other reason? No other fucking reason? It's because you guys don't believe I have somewhere to go? And then, of course, I asked my family to help me out. I'm like, family, help me out. But, of course, these niggas are fuck niggas, so they didn't want to help. And they're like, well, if the doctor says you got to do this, and this, then you got to do this, and this. And they wonder why I really don't fuck with them now. And they genuinely wonder why I don't fuck with them. It's like, y'all niggas literally let these motherfuckers experiment on me. You let these motherfuckers experiment on me, and y'all think I'm going to be cool with y'all? Y'all think I want to talk to y'all? Y'all think I want to kick it? Motherfucker, if the doctor was sitting there like, hey, bruh, we going to have to give this nigga a whole bunch of drugs. And that motherfucker's like, please, tell the doctor don't do it. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, it makes me want to die. I was happy about living life, but now I want to die. And they're like, nah, do what the doctor says. It's like, yeah, that destroys relationships. Yeah, that actually does destroy relationships. And that's another thing. It's like, that destroys connections. That destroys community. Because, motherfucker, you get sent to the psych ward and you get violated in that motherfucker, you come out, you don't look at the people around you the same. It's like, the motherfuckers who sent you in that motherfucker, you don't look at them the same. Why? Because you can't fuck with them the same. It's like, bro, you tried to harm me. You actively hurt me. You did this intentionally. Hell no. And it's like, some people don't have the full understanding of what's actually going on in there, but it's like, no, dude, I got trauma. That shit traumatized me. That shit was worse than what was going on outside. Now I got shit to talk about what happened inside of there. And those things are not okay. Those places are not okay. This is another thing. We need a real wellness check on what the fuck these psych wards are, because the psych ward I was in, we didn't even have an actual outside. There weren't even plants in the building. There were no plants in the building. The building didn't even go outside. You know what our outside was? It was a patio that was closed off by glass. So it's only glass all the way up to the ceiling. And you know what's at the top of the ceiling? You would think that at least the top of the ceiling is fucking open. No, there's a fence at the top of the fucking ceiling. I'm like, nigga, I'm not reaching up all the way up there, but y'all got a fence up there too? Like, goddamn. And I noticed that there weren't any birds landing on that fucking fence. I was like, that's gotta be an electric charged shit. Like, if the birds ain't landing on that shit, that's got to be charged with something. And it's like, goddamn, all of this for motherfuckers who are deemed as loony. And it's like, bro, this is a prison. This ain't no fucking safe space. This is a prison. It's like, I'm sitting there, hey, guys, can I draw? No, you can't do that shit right now. Why not? It's not drawing time. You can't do that. Like, no. It's like, how is this a place for rehabilitation? You feel me? And then we got therapists, or it's not even therapists. It's literally just motherfuckers who do random activities. Just random activities. They come do random activities probably once or twice a week. It's like, this place really makes you go nuts. It's like, the food is shit. The food is absolute shit. It's like hospital food that has no flavor, no fiber, literally no fiber. And it's extreme. It's extreme. I'm like, this is a hospital. Y'all niggas are supposed to be the medics. If this is how y'all niggas treat, if this is how y'all medic, y'all are not going to be the healer on my team in Overwatch. You get out of the healer role. You are on the attack role. Go be an attack. Go be fucking, oh my God, go be Junkrat. God damn. Go be Junkrat. You are not Moria. You are not Lucio, bro. You are not. You guys are not healers. These motherfuckers are not healers. These motherfuckers are attackers. These motherfuckers hurt people in these psych wards, bro. And it's genuine. These motherfuckers actually hurt people in these motherfuckers. And it's like, it's something that we deem as comfortable with society. It's something we deem as okay. Like prison, it's like we deem prison as a very good way to apprehend our individuals when we know the horror stories of what actually goes on. If the fact that we can sit there and say, oh, motherfuckers can go to jail and, oh, that motherfucker gonna get touched on, why is that normal? You know, the fact that that is a thing that we talk about in our reality, in our society, and that's what an expectation of motherfuckers going into prison or being held captive, if that's an expectation of what rehabilitation is supposed to be for doing crime, is that not sickening? Is that not sickening at all? Is that not just sick? Does that not show cracks of this reality, this system, this infrastructure we live in is actually deeply sick and deeply ill, and the minds of the people who are part of this system are deeply sick and deeply ill? Because if we choose to get our sick and we make them even more sick, that shows that there was just sickness in the whole thing. Because the sick are obviously unable to heal the sick. It's like the bubonic plague. It's like there's something mental. There's mental issues going on in our entire society that is the bubonic plague. And it's these witch doctors going to motherfuckers trying to heal motherfuckers in goddamn ridiculous ways, knowing damn well that ain't gonna do shit. They just trying to get away with experimenting on motherfuckers. And that's what happens in our day-to-day. And we're cool with it. We're like, yeah, nigga. Like, yo, this motherfucker's acting up. This motherfucker's not conforming to the rules of reality. This motherfucker's not conforming to the way we do things. Even though the way we do things is miserable to everybody. It's miserable to everyone. But this motherfucker's not conforming. And the fact that this motherfucker's not conforming, drug him. Drug him. Say he's crazy. Drug him and say he's crazy because he's questioning. Because she's questioning. They're not happy with their reality. Drug them. Give them drugs. Make them escape. Make them let's force them to escape. Let's show them what well, let's give them a reality that's even worse than what's the atrocity that goes on in the free world. Let's give them something worse. Let's restrict their freedom even more. And let's show them what we really are about. And it's like, that's what they do in prisons and in psych wards. It's like, that's when the government and these entities are able to come and literally be like, yeah, let's show him what we're really about. And he's not going to be able to say nothing. Like, she's not going to go out and be able to say nothing because none of the people around them will believe them. None of the people around them will trust them because the whole point of it is to discredit you. It's to discredit everything you have to say, discredit everything you feel. And with that, it's like, bro, there are emotions and there are reactions to emotions that are completely normal. If you sit there and get upset by the way the world is right now, that is rational. There's nothing irrational about that. The fact that you want to hide that feeling of being upset about what's going on around you, that's irrational. It's like if somebody's consistently crossing your boundaries, consistently showing you that you have no value, consistently showing you that you are worthless, and you just allow that, there is an issue with the problem. There's an issue with you as an individual to allow that to happen to yourself. Why are you allowing a system to violate you? And the people who do lash out and say, no, I don't like this, they get sent to even worse places to be violated even more. To say, well, if you don't like how we violate you out here, well, watch how we violate you when nobody's looking, when nobody can see, when you can no longer say this is and this because nobody will believe you anymore. It's like, you can only imagine the crazy shit we're going to do to you now. And it's real shit, and they really be doing that shit. Fly, get out of here. Monitor and spirit having that. But it's literally worse. It's literally worse. It's like we can make your identity disappear. We can make your everything you built up to be the person you are disappear. Why? Because now you're crazy. Now we're writing you off as crazy. Now we're writing you as mentally unstable. But quite literally, your mental stability is based off of how you ride the waves. Some niggas are just stuck at the bottom of their wave. They are drowning so deep in the wave of emotions that they can't even speak. Why? Because as soon as they try to speak, it's only fucking water going down their goddamn lungs. And the motherfuckers who are learning how to ride the waves and yelling, nigga, we need help. There's something going on. I'm about to tweak. Nigga, these waves are actually tsunamis. The niggas who are stuck drowning in the waves don't even know that the waves are tsunamis. They're at the bottom of the ocean. They're at the bottom of the wave. They don't know it's a tsunami going on above them because they're too busy drowning. They're too busy drowning. They don't know how to ride the wave because they're drowning in it. And then they call the motherfuckers who are riding the waves crazy. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? The niggas who are crazy are the ones who think this is normal. The ones that are crazy are the ones who think dysregulatory immune system is okay. The ones that are crazy are the ones who turn a blind eye to seeing homeless people because they think that shit is okay. Those are the niggas who are nuts. The niggas who are crazy are the ones who think we should be paying for food. Plants literally reproduce themselves for free. Nigga, you could have an onion sitting in a goddamn room by itself and that motherfucker will try to respawn. That motherfucker will really try to regrow itself. Same thing with some potatoes. All they need is a little bit of water. And ain't that insane? All they need is a little bit of water. And they can start regrowing themselves. And motherfuckers think we should be paying for that shit. When the plants do it on their own, they was gonna do it regardless. And this is another thing. Niggas who are insane are the motherfuckers who think they need to take more than what they need. Why are you over poaching? Why are you over fucking hunting? Because you need to make some dollars? Nigga, the whole point was for you to feed yourself, was it not? Feed the people you need to feed. What the fuck are you doing destroying the ecosystem because of your greed? This is the gluttony they talk about in the Bible. This is that shit. This is the greed they talk about in the Bible. It's like, those are the motherfuckers who are mentally ill. And those motherfuckers are the ones who lead. It's like, why is it okay to know that our government is ran by fucking child molesters? But y'all don't even understand the full depth of what they do to these children. It's not even just molesting them. It's not even just eating them. It's it goes beyond. It goes beyond. It goes beyond what we know. And that's the thing. And we see these things. We see these things in the news. We see these things in the media. And we brush it off. And we say, that's just the world we live in. And doesn't that show sickness in all the minds who are content with that? That is disgusting. I find it disgusting. I find it rotting. I find it ill. I see sickness in the people who are okay with it. And the people who are speaking up about it are the ones who are deemed as sick. The ones who are deemed as mentally unwell. Yet there's a bunch of sick motherfuckers trying to tell a healing motherfucker that they're not healed. That they're not healing. Because they just won't shut the fuck up about what's actually going on. It's like, motherfucker, y'all are too busy drowning in your fucking sorrows and your wounds to speak up about it. This motherfucker has got the courage to muster up some goddamn strength to speak up and say, we're not okay. As a society, we are not okay. With the things that we are doing, we are not okay. Easy. That's easy. That's brain dead. You don't even gotta, ain't no rocket science behind that. Ain't no fucking rocket science behind that. Niggas go wake up and do some shit that they deem as miserable. Niggas wake up and are upset that they gotta go do some shit. They're upset that they gotta exist. Why? Because we live in a sick world. And the ones who are conforming, those are the sickest. The ones who conform to what this reality is, those are the sickest individuals. Those are the individuals that you need to watch for the most. The ones who aren't questioning things, the ones who aren't expressing the damage that's being done. The ones who are okay with the damage being done. The ones who aren't trying to reverse the damage. Those are the individuals you need to watch out for, because those are the real sick people. The ones who can justify what's going on. Those are the real sick people. Not the motherfuckers being sent into the psych ward, because from my experience in being in the psych ward, the sickest motherfuckers were the staff. The staff were the sickest people. As crazy as that sounds, the sickest individuals in there were the staff. The staff were the least mentally well, the least mentally stable individuals, because they would be triggered instantly, quickly, by a motherfucker speaking how they feel, and they'd quick to sit there and down talk somebody, which I'm like, god damn, I thought this motherfucker was sick. I thought this motherfucker was just going through some shit. I thought y'all were trained to deal with motherfuckers like this. They're not trained to deal with motherfuckers like that. They are motherfuckers like that. They're just dealing with themselves. And they know that they're dealing with themselves. They're comfortable with dealing with themselves because they're never going to change themselves. So they rather just stare at it and project what they deem needs to happen for their own reality. But they know what these things are doing to these people. They know that these things aren't helping nobody. They know it's fucking the people up worse. They know this is like prison. They know. But they don't give a fuck. That's all I got to say. It's Isaiah Raw. Don't conform. Be radical. Stay awesome.